Hello and welcome to a new farming guide. Today I'm going to help show you how to farm Jade, the newest Warframe. Jade is an angelic frame um, that's also kind of focused on music. This is what she looks like with my styling on. So yeah, you will farm Jade on Uranus on the Ascension game mode, which is this part. Right now it's called Operation Belly of the Beast because of the current event that's going on. Yeah, so to farm her you can either do the normal mode or the Operation game mode. Both will drop her parts and her weapon parts. Um, the Operation one was bugged for a while at the beginning, but they have fixed that now, just in case you're wondering. So when you go into the Ascension game mode, you will get something called motes, and these motes will be used to trade in with a vendor on the Mercury relay for her blueprints and component blueprints. Um, so you come here and you can either get your way to navigation yourself, or you can go to the quick travel wheel, which is the gear wheel.
One Ordis understands that this both is and is not the Jade that was lost. It does not matter. Ordis is overjoyed to see Jade again. Okay, Ordis will be here, as well as the Order. Benefit of being Cephalon, two places at once. That is the upside.
Yes, thank you, Orders. So you will come to the navigation, um, where Ordus is on his little pedestal. So you will come here and talk to
Does the
Ordus,
Order feel what Jade is feeling? Ordis hopes she is happy.
and then go to release residual motes.
Could Ordis have saved Jade? Ordis has rerun a simulation of the event 600,004,043 times, and Ordis has still not found a satisfactory course of action. Do these things just happen sometimes?
Thank you, Ordus. So each part will cost quite a lot of motes. So when farming them, I would suggest going on the Steel Path version, because you do get more motes, but if you haven't got it unlocked, or you just can't do it because you hate Steel Path, um, yeah, you don't have to. It will just obviously take longer. So parts, the part blueprint and the main blueprint will no. The part blueprints will drop from the game mode, and the Jade blueprint will be given from the Jade Shadows quest. Um, so for the main Jade blueprint, you will need 450 residual motes, which is the basic non-event motes. For the Jade chassis blueprint, you'll need 150 residual motes. For the Jade Neuroptics blueprint, you'll need 150 residual motes, and for the Jade Systems blueprint, you will need 150 residual motes as well. So for the chassis, you'll need 15,000 credits, 600 alloy plates, 4,000 nanospores, 1,500 plastids, and 6 morphics. For the neuroptics blueprint, you'll need 15,000 credits, 1,000 circuits, 750 polymer bundles, 3 neural sensors, and 4 neurodes. And for the systems blueprint, you'll need 15,000 credits, 600 ferrite, 600 plastids, 1,100 rubido, and 10 control modules. So once you get the component blueprints, it's not that difficult to build them. By the time that you have gotten to the point in the story where you can get her and her parts, you will be able to just build them anyway, because it's such a low amount. So when running the game mode, you have a chance of getting her signature weapons. There's 3. The Evensong bow, which costs 300 residual motes if you're going to buy it from good old Orders. The Canter, which is like throwing knives, a secondary, no, yes, a secondary, costs 300 residual motes as well, and the Harmony, which is this cool double scythe thing, costs 300 residual motes as well. I might make a separate video on these, but who knows. So yeah, once you have either farmed these in the game mode or bought it for the motes with this pity system, you'll be able to cook those up and build Jade.
Perhaps the operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. Orders will see the operator back on the orbiter.
Yes, thank you, Orders. So let's go back to the orbiter. Okay. So just because I don't have her main blueprint and other stuff, I'll use Caliban's timings, because they are, for every Warframe and components, they are the same. So the Neuroptics blueprint will take 12 hours to build. The chassis blueprint will take 12 hours to build, and the system blueprint will also take 12 hours to build. So I suggest you build them as soon as you get them, so then it will just be quicker to, get around to building the main one, which will take 72 hours, which is around about 3 days, which is quite a lot, but it is an entire Warframe, so, oh, what is her extra resource? Yeah, let me just go and find that out. But while I'm going there, I'll tell you her abilities and such. So her first ability is Light Judgment, which is where you create a wall of light that heals allies and hurts enemies. Those who enter the wall will be highlighted by judgment. So this is,
Otis, good day, operator.
yes,
Bridges are
hello.
not working very well.
This is
Someone
like
tell us how to
Wisp's
come
moats,
together to help Jade.
and though it's not a permanent thing, it is just a you throw it down, it lasts like a minute or so. I'm sure you can change that with modding. Um, yeah, it heals you or a Tenno, um, specters and spectre equivalent entities. Um, so yeah, it's pretty useful. I use it and I never use abilities, so yeah. The extra resource you need for Jade's blueprint is 3 Origin cells and of course 25,000 credits. So don't forget to grab that.
Tough choices. Otis does okay. Otis will be here, as well as the Orator.
Yes, thank you, Orders. Um, that costs Jade's first ability, Light's Judgment, costs 25 energy. Um, so yeah, let's go on to the next one. Second ability, Symphony of Mercy. So let's just go here and go. So yeah, this is just her first. It's like a nuke but healing. Um, Her second ability, Symphony of Mercy. So you cycle through 3 songs that strengthen abilities, like, basic channeled abilities. Power of the 7 increases ability strength. So that's the green one. So when you use it, you can see on that little animation that it's got green wings, blue wings, or red wings.
A new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Thank you, Natar. So yeah, those 3 wing colours are different, boosts. So ability strength is the green one. Um, then you got Deathbringer increases weapon damage, which is the red one. Yeah. So the red one increases ability damage, weapon damage. I mean, and then Spirit of Resilience increases shield effectiveness, which is the blue one, which just um
Otis wonders whether
Orders,
this
I
will keep.
swear.
Otis
It
knows
just
everyone has to be somewhere.
Yes, thank you, Order Shush. It just gains your shields back up to the maximum, I think. Could be wrong. But it recharges them anyway up to a purple color, which is when it's over the normal amount. I think that's at least what I have guessed. Um, Extend the duration of each song by killing enemies surrounded by judgments, which is the little symbol above their heads that Jade's first ability, Light's Judgment, causes. Um, so it costs 50 energy. I know it says 0 on that, but on the wiki it says 50. So, and I'm pretty sure during missions when I use it, it does drain, like take away. I could just be insane though. So, but it doesn't take that much. I'd say it does run out of time. Obviously, kill enemies with the thing to up that time. Then the third ability, Othanim, Othanim's eyes. Jade summons an accusatory gaze that slows nearby enemies and dissolves their shield and armor. So use that ability, you give them armor strip and you slowly strip their shields while slowing them. Um, and when you use the ability and look at allies like Tenno, like companions like the pets, I think it works on Spectre and see as well. They can be revived from a distance, so though it's not that useful, it's a cool thing. You could just run up to them anyway. And then her ultimate ability, which is her fourth ability. Oh, by the way, it costs 50 energy to do the third ability. The fourth ability, you fly and soar with destructive power using alternative fire to detonate judgments, which come from the Light's Judgment ability, which is our first, causing explosion of Jade Light, which I think does heat damage. Yes, it does heat damage. Enemies inside the Light's Judgment radius empower the explosion. So it's basically a nuke. It costs 25 energy, and then 5 energy is drained per second, which is I'd say a lot, but you can mod for more energy and so on and so forth. And then her passive is she gets another aura mod slot, and some of her abilities apply judgments, which is this one. Increasing enemy damage vulnerability by 50 for 10 seconds, which is quite cool. So, yeah, that's how you get her. You run the Ascension game mode on Uranus. You get her blueprints and the motes. If you're really unlucky and can't get one of her component blueprints, you take the motes to the Mercury relay called Luranda. Give it to Ordus and buy her components. The main blueprint, as I said, can be bought for the residual motes on the Luranda relay. If you need another one, but you do get it by completing Jade Shadows. You complete this quest and you get a inbox message, basically an email. Let me find it. There we go. You get from Hunhao, basically saying this, that, and the other, and you get Jade's blueprint. So yeah. So that's how you get Jade. That's her abilities and the pity system for her as well. Let me just show you what it looks like with an extra thing. So hold on. So as you can see, her extra mod slot has a Omni slot, which you can slot in any aura mod, and this one doesn't. It comes as a natural. What's the gun one called? Slot that in. It's the gun one. It comes with a Vazarin slot. Of course, you can mod around this, so it doesn't really matter. It just takes a former. Cool. Yeah. So her glory is counted as a pistol. Sadly, just sounds weird. But that does mean you can get galvanized things. So yeah, glory on high is the ability has its own little weapon. What's it called? It has its own exalted weapon. That's it. Called glory, and it's alright. I haven't, as you can see, I haven't really gotten around to modding yet because I'm bad at modding. But yeah, I would I'd suggest if you have gotten to this point in the story, take some time out of your grinding to grind specifically for her, especially during this event. Because while you farming for her, if you do the event version of the game mode, you can get someone playing as a stalker to help you, and that's cool. So yeah, of course there is another way to get her parts, and that is in the market. You can get her through the Jade Chorus pack, which costs 15.99. That is in the Great British pounds, as they say. You can get her with plat in the Jade collection for 845 plat, or you can just buy her outright for 325 plat. And of course, you can gift her. So, yeah. So that's how you get her. That's her abilities and the resources you need. I hope this is helpful. If it was, please like the video, which will help it get out there to more people and potentially help them. Or if you just put it on while you're doing something else like homework or drawing, um, it's still nice to support the creators who do what. So, like if you enjoyed or found it useful, subscribe if you want to see more. I do other guides for Warframe for and just other games in general, like Fortnite. I have done other games, but I've kind of just focused on these two right now. So, yeah, I will show you her abilities
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without
now, like in action. You can click off because, you know, you've had all the information. You might want to just get round to doing it, but, you know, why not? Um, we'll go for the moonlit scene, which you can get from the syndicates. So, is this it? Oh, no, okay. You can tell I haven't done this one. We'll go Grenier. Sure. Pulse AI. So, here's the Grenier forces. Slam that down. And look at that. They just die. And yeah, it just disappears. The second ability makes that noise. When you swap between, you can do that, and then as you can see, gain shield. This one, ability strength increase. Slam that down. Oh, he got knocked out. Yeah, as you can see, she died faster, and they usually, higher stuff. And then, of course, this is weapon damage. Boom, like that. Just let it. Oh, well, you'll just have to take my word for it. Let them die. What is that noise? Okay, so we'll up the level. Not that high. Yeah, 60 will probably do. Sure. So as you can see, you stare at them. If it's not in your line of sight, it won't be armor stripped and such. Yep. And then you can just kind of nuke them if you want. So, as you can see, third ability is quite useful. And then this, where you kind of just laser beam. You do that and then ult, and then it nukes them. As you can see, you can use multiple abilities at one time while using Glory on High. You can use her third ability to do armor strip and to stop them from moving as far away. You can use the first ability to tag them, and then what was I missing? Health. And then that's weird. And then use her ult attack, which on controller is right joystick, just push that down and then big explosion, or you can just beam them away. And the second ability, I would suggest using her shield boost first, and then ability strength when you do this and this, and then go to weapon, and it should, since the glory is considered its own weapon, it should boost the damage of it. I haven't tested, so if you do know, put it in the comments for anyone else that's wondering. And yeah, that's her abilities. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Like if you've enjoyed or found this useful. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.